Hi, I'm Trinity. Welcome to the Creating Order series. This is the first video in the series, and I'm going to teach you today a few really powerful tricks that'll help you to get organized. But before we do that, I think it's important that we talk about how in the world do you become disorganized to begin with, because that's part of the solution, really, just the self-awareness stuff. I've thought about this for years because I have a lot of stuff, and it's good stuff. I want to keep it. I just want it to be organized so that, when I need something, I can go find it really fast. All right. Are you the type of person like me who will work until your husband calls you for dinner, right up until you're called for dinner, or you'll work till 2 o'clock in the morning because you're really involved in a project and you just want to get that last goal achieved before you go to bed? Or maybe you're like me and you're driving down the road in your truck and you see an old chair that's been thrown out that's still perfectly good, and you wonder why they threw it out, and well, heck, you just got to pull your truck over and throw it in the back of your truck because you might use it someday, or you might find somebody who needs a chair, okay? All right, if that sounds like you in any way, shape, or form, you might be on your way to becoming disorganized, or, need I say, become a hoarder. Oh my gosh. All right. The reason that those attributes can cause disorganization is if you work until you don't have another ounce of energy, you tend not to put your tools away, particularly if you think you're coming back the next day, right? And if the back of your truck gets filled with stuff that you don't necessarily need to use right away, and next time you need your truck to haul some gravel, you're going to take that stuff and just throw it in the first place you can find, okay? Because you're going to get to it one of these days, and it's good stuff, and why waste it, right? Thus, the hoarding begins, the disorganization begins, and before you know it, you have a table that looks like this. Look at this. Here's my table. This is my tool table. I've been throwing stuff on here for a year. It's about 9 feet long by 4.5 feet wide. Yeah, I don't know where anything is. Okay, we're gonna break free. We are going to smash the disorder. Yes, 2 things we gotta do. First thing is start small. Figure out the most important small thing that you can do. For me, it's this tool table, because I can't build any cabinets or shelving or anything like that until I know where all my tools are. So I'm gonna get the tool table. Now, I have a big building, it's 3 stories, it's filled with stuff, so there's lots of other things for me to be doing. But the most important thing is this tool table right now, a small thing. The second thing, after you've picked your small thing, it might be a drawer, it might be 1 cabinet, it might be 1 table, okay? The next thing is to take your eyes and look real closely for a long time at your stuff and come up with, 5 or 6 or 9 or 10 categories, all right? What is the type of stuff? Okay, I did that. I took a look at the table and I got all my categories, and they are wrenches and pliers, hammers. Yeah, I know I spelled hammers wrong. Safety gear, fasteners, electrical, extension cords, screwdrivers, cutting tools, hardware, and miscellaneous. Next thing you do is you go and make some little mini signs, okay, with those categories on them. Okay, now listen carefully. This next tip is the thing that they don't tell you in the self-help videos. This is the key, all right? Listen carefully. The trick here is to set up little stations close to your table and label them, all right? So on top of this tote, we're gonna put all the extension cords. Here we're gonna put the wrenches and the pliers on this chair. Safety equipment will go there, etc., etc. All 10 items are going to fit on these little stations. Okay, let me show you how it works. I just put away all the extension cords. Look, I can see how much space I'm gonna need for extension cords. I come back over to the table. Look, here's the hole saw. That's a cutting cutting supply. So I look over here, there, cutting tools. That's gonna go on there. And I just keep going back and forth. Here's a hammer. Whoop, where did I put hammers? Hammer, okay, hammer's gonna go right there. Before I know it, all this stuff is gonna be put at the little stations. I'm gonna go ahead and time myself. And let's see how long it takes me to get all the rest of this table all organized. Okay, that took a little under 15 minutes. And I can see now everything in its place, and I know exactly how much space I'm gonna need downstairs. And the whole purpose was, look at this. Look how beautiful that clean table is. And that's it for now. We've got the first part taken care of, the most important part. We have sorted and organized the individual things. Now, in upcoming videos, we'll go ahead and talk about building shelves and, various ways to store things in cupboards and stuff. But for now, the 3 things we did was we started small with one essential table, one essential little space. We found our categories and we made our little table, we made our little signs, and then we set up the stations. That's the most important thing. You set up your stations and you label each station, and then you just move the stuff into the stations so you see exactly what you have. Now we can build shelves and cupboards and figure out the best way to display